Hey everybody, we're doing a valve adjustment on a 650 Kawasaki Brute Force. I believe this should also work on the older Prairie models that are 650. And I printed some directions off of nyrockatv.com. I'll link to that below in the description. There's all kinds of technical information on there, and the author on this has laid it out really well. It's 1 through 5 steps, including what plastic you need to take off to do the job. You'll need to remove all 4 of your valve inspection plates, 2 on this cylinder, 2 on the front cylinder. Also your spark plugs, this inspection hole here on the side, and also this cover there. Okay, 8mm will remove these inspection covers. Okay, with all the covers off, I'm going to take a 19mm, put on this crank bolt, and shine my flashlight down in here until I see the TF mark. Turn it counterclockwise. Okay, I found the TF mark. One thing I wanted to point out to you are these adjustment screws here. Must be like a 2 or 3mm. My tools only went down to 4mm, so I had to adjust them by hand. So you're looking at a view from under the left front fender. I know that I'm on the compression stroke because there's a little bit of play in the valves. If we're not on the compression stroke, if we're on the exhaust stroke, they'll be tight. So if they're tight, go around some more till you find TF again, and there should be some play up here, indicating you're on compression stroke. Okay guys, I got the fronts adjusted, just too tight in there to get any good video. I'll show you on the backs. Okay, so now I'm going to go back through the same process and find the line on here that's for the rear. So it should be TR. Okay, I found top dead center on the rear. You can see there's a little bit of play in them. Just going to take my 10mm, loosen the retaining nuts up, both sides. Of course, this is the intake side. It's on the carburetor side, and 0.005. Put my gauge under there. Kind of slide it back and forth until I start to feel some resistance. Okay, I've got some resistance there. So I'm going to tighten it back down. Now I'm going to recheck it. It feels good. I'll do the same thing to this side and also on the exhaust. Okay guys, I've got all the covers back on it, buttoned up, including the inspection cover down there by the crank, and put the battery up here. I'm going to start it to see how it sounds. Okay, I got some heat in the motor. Still got a chatter. It sounds like it's coming from the front cylinder. So I'm going to redo the process on the front one. Obviously that's the toughest one to get to, so that'd be the one that's still got the chatter. So just finished going over the front valve train again, and this is what it sounds like. So guys, in conclusion, I do agree with the author of this post, 7.5 out of 10. The actual valve adjustment is pretty straightforward, but there is a whole lot of plastic that has to come off, a lot more than normal on some of the others I've done. But once you get it off, it's straightforward. Not something I would be intimidated to try at home yourself.